There is a lie that society tells men. It is a lie that gets louder with every birthday that passes. It tells you that attraction is a game reserved only for the young. It tells you that once you pass the age of 50 or 60, you become invisible. That your value in the dating market, or just in the eyes of the world, is tied strictly to your youth. But if you look closely, you will see a different reality. While younger men are running around, anxious, trying to prove themselves, constantly checking their phones for validation, there is a different class of man who commands attention without saying a word. Have you ever noticed a lingering look from a woman at a coffee shop? Or a smile that lasted just a second too long? It wasn't your imagination. And contrary to the cynical jokes you hear, it is rarely about money. It is about something money cannot buy. It is about an energy that only time, struggle, and survival can forge. Today, we are going to uncover the 7 deep psychological reasons why your presence is more magnetic now than it was 30 years ago. If you are over 50, you have likely entered your prime without even realizing it. Number 1. You are the eye of the storm. We live in an era of anxiety. If you look at men in their 20s and 30s today, many of them are frantic. They are worried about their careers, their social media status, their future. Their energy is chaotic. It vibrates with stress. But you have already fought those battles. You have survived the layoffs, the heartbreaks, and the crises. You carry a stillness that screams safety. Evolutionary psychology tells us that women are biologically wired to seek safety. Not just physical safety, but emotional safety. When you walk into a room with that relaxed, grounded authority, you provide a sense of relief that is incredibly addictive. You are the rock in the surf. Number 2. The death of people-pleasing. Do you remember being 25? Do you remember the constant worry about what others thought of you? Trying to fit in? Trying to say the right thing? By 60, a wonderful thing happens. That worry fades away. You know who you are. You know what you like. And more importantly, you know what you don't like. There is nothing more attractive than a man who is unapologetically himself. This isn't arrogance. It's authenticity. When you speak the truth because you have nothing to lose. In a world full of social media filters and fake personas, your authenticity is like a breath of fresh air. It signals high status. It signals that you validate yourself, so you don't need anyone else to do it for you. I want to ask you a question. Have you noticed that as you've gotten older, you care less about the opinions of strangers? If you have felt this freedom, type yes in the comments below. Let's see how many of us have reached this level of freedom. Number 3. You have mastered the art of attention. Modern dating has a massive problem. It's called distraction. Go to any restaurant and look at the younger couples. They are together, but they aren't together. They are looking at screens. They are scrolling. But men of your generation? You understand the power of eye contact. You remember a time before smartphones. You understand the power of listening, not just waiting for your turn to speak, but actually absorbing what the other person is saying. When you give a woman your undivided attention, when you put the phone away and actually look at her, you make her feel like the only person in the room. This is a lost art. And because it is so rare today, it makes you stand out immediately. Number 4. Emotional containment. This is a big one. When a problem arises, a flat tire, a change of plans, a rudeness from a stranger, you don't panic. You have seen crises before. You know that this too shall pass. While a younger man might react with volatile anger or panic, you react with perspective. This emotional stability is perhaps the most underrated trait in the world. It signals that you are a man who can handle the storms of life without capsizing. To a woman, this signals that you are a partner who can be relied upon when things get tough. Number 5. You understand the details. Younger men often view style as fashion. They chase trends. Older men understand style as self-respect. Whether it's a well-fitting jacket, a tucked-in shirt, or simply being well-groomed, you understand that presentation matters. These aren't just superficial details. They are signals of discipline. They show that you take care of the things you own, including your own body. When you present yourself with dignity, you command respect from others before you even open your mouth. Number 6. The silver fox effect is real. We are often our own worst critics. You look in the mirror and you see wrinkles. You see the gray hair coming in. You might see it as aging, but biology sees something else. Gray hair signals survival. It signals resources. It signals experience. There is a reason the term silver fox exists. To many women, your gray hair isn't a sign of decline. It is a sign of distinction. It separates you from the boys. Wear it with pride. Do not hide it. It is a badge of honor that you have earned. And finally, number 7. Old school manners. The world has changed. Gender roles have shifted. But the desire to be treated with care and dignity, that hasn't changed. Simple things. Opening doors, walking on the street side of the sidewalk, standing when a lady enters the room. These things may feel automatic to you. You were raised to do them. But to a generation that has been starved of romance, to a generation used to swiping left and hanging out, these gestures feel like magic. They signal that you are a protector. They signal that you are thoughtful. They signal that you are a man. So, the next time you look in the mirror, I want you to shift your perspective. Don't look for the young man you used to be. He was full of potential, yes, but he was also full of anxiety. He didn't know who he was yet. The man you are today is solid. He is interesting. He is safe. You have stories to tell. You have wisdom to share. That is a combination that is impossible to ignore. You are not invisible. In fact, you are more visible now than ever. If this video reminded you of your worth today, please consider clicking the like button. It helps other men find this message, and I believe it's a message we all need to hear. And if you want to join a community of men who are refusing to slow down, subscribe to the channel. Welcome to your prime. Never forget that.